You know, it's rare that I get days off, but when I do, I like to eat good food. And just because it's my day off doesn't mean I want to be in the kitchen all day. Ain't nobody got time for that. Today, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite go-to meals that cooks up quick and packs a punch. My garlic and basil linguine starts by making a super flavorful garlic oil. We'll use that oil in two ways. We'll use it for the base of our sauce, and then we'll use it to grill up our seafood. The sauce couldn't be simpler to make, and the white wine kicks the flavor profile up quite a few notches. I'll cook up some fresh linguine and then toss it with lots of really fresh basil. I'll also grill up some lobster and jumbo shrimp and toss the whole thing together for a meal that's perfect for one or a crowd. And of course, everything we do, you know, it's gotta be simple, delicious, easy, and just good food. So let's get started. All right, first things first is I've got some really great ingredients. I've got some really great seafood. I've got jumbo shrimp and I've got lobster tail that's been split. So it's gonna do really, really great things. The first thing I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna start making this garlic oil. So I've got some garlic cloves here that I just want to come in here and just really get sliced up. Now, I'm going to slice these garlic cloves sort of thin, right? And the application, what we're going to do is just going to be amazing, right? So this is definitely the time to use fresh garlic. And you know I have a rule, like there's a time to use fresh garlic and there's a time to use like your granulated garlic. So I'm just going to come in here and slice up the garlic. This is definitely the time for the fresh stuff. All right, look, we have our garlic all nice and sliced. That's gonna be really great. So I'm gonna put the garlic into a pan here. I've got some olive oil, so I'm just gonna add olive oil right into a pan and get it right on the stove. All right, now that our garlic oil is doing its great thing, I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper right on top of our seafood. All right, there's the salt, and then let's put some fresh cracked pepper right on top, just like this, all right? And then to infuse really great flavor into our seafood, I'm actually gonna add in a little bit of that wonderful Italian seasoning that I love so much. Just give this a toss, get everything well incorporated, and we'll get it ready to grill up. All right, look, we got our seafood all nice and seasoned. This is gonna be some really good eating. Remember that garlic oil, don't forget that, right? That garlic oil, we toasted up that garlic in this oil. It smells fantastic. So I'm just gonna drain the oil right into this bowl. Now we have wonderful infused garlic oil that we're gonna use to grill up our seafood and make our sauce with. All right, so let's start by adding in some of the oil, right? A little bit of that oil, that garlic oil, and it's gonna be smoking hot. So let's go ahead, and I've got some chopped shallot that I'm gonna throw in next, just like that. And that's gonna help get the sauce started, all right? So we're just gonna go ahead and saute the shallot in that delicious oil. I'm gonna add in a little bit of salt and pepper, right? Because I do believe in layers of flavor from the very beginning, all right? And already, I gotta tell you, this smells so delicious, all right? I'm gonna add a little bit more oil in. All right, that looks like plenty. Just to get everything nice and sauteed. All right, and then in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add in some white wine. All right, now any kind of white wine you have will work. Whatever you have going on, you can use a Chardonnay, a Sauvignon Blanc, it doesn't matter. It all goes really, really well with this dish. The only thing this needs now is just a little bit of butter. So I'm just gonna throw in some butter right into the situation and let the butter sort of melt into the sauce. And so this is going to be great. We've got that garlic oil, that white wine, a little bit of salt, some pepper and some butter, and that's all we need for our delicious sauce. I got a pot of boiling water. I'm gonna go ahead and salt our water, right? Because remember, if there's no flavor in the water, there's no flavor in the pasta. So we want nice flavor in our pasta. And I've got some fresh linguine that I'm just gonna go ahead and drop in. Now you can certainly use a dry linguine if you want. If you're not into linguine, you can certainly use whatever your favorite type of pasta is, but I think linguine is gonna go perfect with this particular dish. All right, right into the water. And then we'll make sure everything gets nice and well incorporated so nothing sticks. And we'll get ready to drain it off shortly, all right? All right, while this is gonna grill out, the only thing left to do is I went ahead and cut some lemon. I'm just gonna grill some lemon right in the same grill pan. All right, so we've gone ahead and we've grilled up our seafood. Our seafood looks and smells amazing. This lobster and this shrimp is just perfectly cooked. So here's how we do it. I'm just gonna come in here with the basil and I'm gonna grab off some of the leaves of fresh basil, all right? So I'm just coming in here just like this. Let me show you. I'm grabbing the leaves of this amazing basil. This basil is juicy and it looks good and you cannot have too much basil, all right? So I'm just gonna grab the leaves and then leave the stems behind. You can use the stems for like a pesto or if you want to season a soup, all right? I'm just gonna grab a bunch and try to roll them all up, all right? And I'm just gonna come in here and then just with my knife, slice down on the basil just like that. All right? Now I'm gonna leave some of the basil for the garnish on top, but the rest of it goes right into the sauce. Now let me show you how we finish up with the sauce. Let's toss in some of the basil right in the sauce, just like this, all right? Oh yeah, look at that. All right, and then let's not forget our linguine. I'm gonna drop the linguine right in, all right? And this is a good time for that good saltiness of some Parmesan cheese right in here, just like this. Now let's give this a toss and make sure everything is well combined. The basil, the sauce, the pasta, and the cheese all in one, just like that. See how that basil just gets in there and it's down there with every bite? That's exactly what you want to see, all right? This looks good to me and it's ready to go. So I'm gonna kill the heat on this and let's go ahead and plate it up. All right, there's a plate. Let's grab some of this delicious pasta and let's throw the pasta right in the plate just like that. All right, this has that butter and the garlic oil right into there. I got a few of those garlic chips that we use. Remember those garlic chips? A few of those go right there. Now let's add on the shrimp. Ooh, look at that. How juicy and plump that is. All right, look at that delicious shrimp. All right, I'm just gonna add it right onto our plate just like that. I'm gonna pile it on top, all right? All the shrimp. Just like that. And I've got these 2 juicy lobster tails. I'm gonna put one on that side and I'm gonna put the other just like this, sticking up on this side, all right? Let's add in a little bit more of that basil right on top. And this definitely could use a little bit of fresh ground black pepper right over top, just like this. And let's not forget, we do have those yummy, delicious lemons that we went ahead and grilled up. So I'm gonna stick one right here, just like that, all right? A little bit more Parmesan cheese, and I think we've got a meal that's ready to go. All right, let's go in for a taste. Let's see if I can get in here and get it. Look at that, look at that. Oh boy, oh yeah. Get some pasta and get a shrimp, just like that. Look at this. Oh yeah, oh my God. The pasta is cooked perfectly. I taste the garlic, that basil, look at this juicy shrimp. The shrimp are cooked perfectly. This is a perfect meal for a day off when I finally get one. I told you it was gonna be quick and you wouldn't be in the kitchen all day, okay? Listen, recipes like this, you can only find in two places, right? The first is my amazing cookbook. It's called Stories from My Grandmother's Kitchen. You can get it today at dariuscooks.com, all right? It's an amazing cookbook, lots of really great recipes. It's a super dope and amazing book. The second place to get these recipes are at my website. The website is www.dariuscooks.com. Listen, two things I gotta tell you, as I always do, all right? Food is my life. Life, it's my food. Until next time, I gotta wish you happy cooking. From my heart to yours. Mm. 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 Mm.